aago méjìlá lù.
This is on 103.5 FM. The time is 12 o'clock.
This is the news on Honor 103.5 FM. Honor FM News, accurate, transparent, undiluted. We go there. We bring you the news behind the news. Honor FM News. If it's new, then it's news.
Very good afternoon to you and welcome to World News at Noon on Honor 103.5 FM, Ibadan. I am Samuel Akintunde. First, the headlines. Olubadan of Ibadan land, Obowolabi Olakuleyin passes on. Former Labour Party presidential candidate Obi reconfirms loyalty to party. On African scene, tight security as Kenya prepares for nationwide protest. While on the foreign scene, death toll rises to 81 in Texas floods, more rain expected. Methane gas kicks 12 Turkish soldiers in Iraq operation. In business, marketers drop petrol below 900 naira per litre after Dangote's price cut. While in the exciting world of sport, Olajuwon signs new 3-year deal with Nottingham Forest. And now the news in detail. The Olubadan of Ibadan land, Obowolabi Olakuleyin, has joined his ancestors. On FM, Ghana, that the monarch who ascended the throne in July 2024 died in the early hours of this morning after spending a year on the throne. Olakuleyin ascended to the throne in July 2024 and spent just a year as the paramount ruler of Ibadan land. His demise comes as a shock to many as he celebrated his 90th birthday just 2 days ago on July 5, 2025. The palace is expected to announce funeral arrangement in due course. Meanwhile, the former Anambra State Governor, Mr. Peter Obi, has reaffirmed his membership in the Labour Party, despite his involvement in the African Democratic Congress (ADC), a platform adopted by opposition figures. Obi, who of course was the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, clarified that his participation in the coalition is aimed at stopping President Bola Tinubu's re-election bid and promoting a better government. According to Peter Obi, his involvement in the coalition does not necessarily mean he will leave the Labour Party. Obi stressed that the coalition seeks to promote competent governance with character, adding that the decision to form a coalition was made to achieve this goal. Obi also insists that he remains committed to his Labour Party membership while working collaboratively with the coalition towards the 2027 general election. And now to Kenya, where security forces have blocked major roads leading into central Nairobi ahead of planned nationwide protest. The protest, named Saba Saba, commemorates the 1990 struggle for multi-party democracy in Kenya. The protest, organized primarily by young people, the demonstrations demand good governance, accountability, and justice for victims of police brutality. This comes amid a wave of anti-government protests that began last year, with recent demonstrations turning violent. Kenyan authorities have taken a firm stance, with police stating that their constitutional duty to protect lives and property while maintaining public order. On the foreign scene, a devastating flash flood in central Texas has claimed the lives of at least 81 people, with more than 40 still missing. The disaster affected Texas Hill Country, with the Guadalupe River rising rapidly to the height of a two-story building. The hardest hit area is Scar Country, where 68 fatalities have been reported, according to Sheriff Larry Leiter. The victims include 40 adults and 28 children, with many still unidentified. President Donald Trump of the United States has signed a major disaster declaration for Scar Country, following a request from Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott visited the camp on Saturday, describing the scene as severely damaged. Rescue efforts are ongoing, according to reports, with officials vowing to find every missing person. Now to Turkey, where 12 Turkish soldiers have died after being exposed to methane gas while searching a cave in Iraq. The Turkish Ministry of National Defense has confirmed the incident. The incident occurred during a search and clear operation on Sunday, where at least 19 personnel were exposed to the gas and immediately hospitalized. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan expressed his condolences to the soldiers' families and the Turkish armed forces, saying he received the news with great sorrow. And now to business. Many filling stations in Nigeria have reduced their petrol prices to between 875 naira and 890 naira per litre, following the Dangote Petroleum Refinery's decision to slash its price by 40 naira. The price reduction, which took effect on June 30, 2025, has led to a decrease in pump prices across various states, including Ogun and Lagos. MRS Oil, a major distributor of Dangote petroleum products, has dropped its pump price to 885 naira per litre in Lagos, down from 925 naira per litre last week. The price reduction is attributed to the decline in crude oil prices in the international market. And finally, in the exciting world of sports, Nigerian international Olaino has signed the new 3-year contract with Nottingham Forest, extending his stay at the Premier League club until June 2028. The 28-year-old fullback joined Forest in July 2023 on a 1-year deal and has since become a regular fixture in the team. Last season, I now played primarily on the right flank under head coach Nuno Espirito Santo, making 37 appearances across all competitions. Before we go on the World News at noon on Honor 103.5 FM, here is a reminder of our top stories. Olubadan of Ibadan land of Owolabi Olakuleyin passes on. We read to you that former Labour Party presidential candidate Obi reconfirms loyalty to party. On African scene, we told you tight security as Kenya prepares for nationwide protest. While on the foreign news, it was brought to you that death toll rises to 81 in Texas floods, more rain expected. Meanwhile, methane gas kills 12 Turkish soldiers in Iraq operation. In business, marketers drop petrol below 900 naira per litre after Dangote's price cut. And in the world of sports, Olaino signs new 3-year deal with Nottingham Forest. And that's all on World News at noon on Honor 103.5 FM Ibadan. I am Samuel Akintunde. Stick around for the Yoruba version of the news that comes by 1 p.m. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
And that was the news on Honor 103.5 FM. Honor and integrity. Our word.